Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. My name is Lilybreeze. I'm your divorced agoraphobic hagtuber. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Minecraft. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Halo, for the membership. Thank you, thank you. So... yeah, it's been a week. I thought I'd be streaming more this week, but adjusting meds has been really, really rough. But it seems to have trended well. I feel more alive and human now, which is good. And fewer panic attacks, which is also good. I did injure my hands somehow. Again. Because of course I did. But I have the wrist brace on. I have 3 different mice here, a vertical mouse, a trackball, and a regular mouse, and I'll be switching between them so I don't put any persistent amount of strain on anything. So hopefully it'll be okay. But for some reason, Minecraft like puts the most strain on my hands and wrist of any game. I genuinely don't know how or why. Like, I'm including RuneScape in that. Like PC RuneScape. Mobile RuneScape is fine. So, I have no idea. But... yeah, so I got added... so the controller support isn't actually, because it's like a lot of like really... yeah, it's just all the micro movements with the analog stick to like aim and stuff is just, it's not ideal. From what I found. Like, I tried playing it on Switch and it was not pleasant for that reason. But yeah, so Minecraft, I got invited to VIVARIA Wave 3 for the VIVARIASMP server, or the VIVARIASMP Wave 3, yeah. Which is, they're doing like a Halloween style little season thing. So I am excited for this. I think it should be good. I think it should be fun. At the very least, it's a Minecraft server with other people on it, which will be nice. Sorry, I have a smoothie. Other people on it, I say, nobody's online. That's okay. So yeah, this week is going to be... I like how you can see the computer lag as it tries to start Minecraft. Oh, my model is like freezing. Ooh, okay. Okay, now as it loads in, it's getting better. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the trackball, actually. Server information, please read. Something about how it's doing view bobbing is bothering me. Options, video settings. Alright, let's... maybe we get rid of the view bobbing for now. It's a good smoothie. What are you? Sorry for the weird stomach noise. Alright, let's see. Warp Workshop? Oh god, it's so laggy. You can handle it, my computer, you can handle it. I should maybe turn down graphics. Obituary. What is this? Oops, you can't read it. Okay, I had to make sure that I think that's Kale333. You can turn down resit. Yeah, I think it's just BSL. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Options, video settings, shaders, BSL. Oops, BSL, shader pack settings. Let's do medium. This is probably a little bit better. It's bug. Anyway, automatic furnace. Raw material and minecart chest. Okay, I need to get rid of these tutorial messages. Let's go. Warp. Let's go to the market. / So I don't know really much about the server at all. I've saw like a few streams with it. I also need to turn off all the little... Oh, stage with spawn. I guess this is where everyone sells stuff? Or these are villagers. It might not actually be a player-run market. Okay. Yeah, everything's really updated for Halloween. Okay. / warp stage. Yeah, here we go. Hello, little goblin guy. And then there's a million waystones, which how do you... Oh god, that's not what I want to do. How do I turn these off? Adjusting to the 100-something mods on here. There's a keybind. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna be a lot of me fumbling with everything. Journeyman is... Oh, this one. Okay. Toggle all waypoints. Sure. There we go. It's not letting me use the waystone. That's weird. Also, there's like a bounty for mob hunting. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna be killing enough mobs for that to matter. I did kill one. But yeah, hello everyone. Also, let me know if audio and stuff is okay. I should turn up the game, I think. There we go. Is that better? Everything's all pretty and spooky, and I like it. There's no BGM. I don't have a custom BGM on. I can put on a custom BGM. I was just gonna let the Minecraft BGM come on and off. I should get more BGMs. I should do a Dova Syndrome dive at some point. River Vein Station. Press button. Where's the button? This button? This button. Oh, okay. I need a minecart. No, yeah, the resource pack and stuff is cute. Alright, we need to destroy a tree so that this message goes away and I can see more stuff on the menus. So I didn't install any mods beyond, I just did the pack that VIVARIA provided. Here, let's turn on this one. Here we go. Here we go. Oops. I didn't mean to... My sword portal. Let's go harass fungi. I think the... Holy shit. I feel like fungi is probably going to mind the least if I go cut down a tree near them. I hope. Oh god. Fungi wanted to get something for me. Okay. Here we go. This one is, there we go. All right. I think... Well, I guess first things first is figure out where to build. I don't want to build a place I shouldn't build. I mean, I guess I could look at the map. How far are we from, Oh, not very. Okay. Here's fields. I want to find... That's fine. I want to find a desert. Near Oomph Village. This waystone just doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't work. Okay. Options... How do I turn off the tutorial? How do I make it go away? I don't want it. I don't need it. I kind of know how to play Minecraft. I'm good. You don't think I can? Waystones? Flash warp. Train. That's really pretty clover art. Oh my god, it's maple. It's maple art. That's oomph. It's oomph art of oomph. Anyway, Daily Mail, VIVARIA news source. Oh god, yeah, doing this solo is overwhelming. Alright. Oomph Village. Huh. Wait. Is this Barry's McDonald's? Oh my god, it is the Macca's. When did it get all pretty? Did she do this, or did somebody go and decorate the monstrosity? Overgrown Macca's, yup. I'm just gonna look through her stuff. She'll never know. Barry, I'm taking a single... oak log to get it to stop yelling at me. I'm sorry, but not, like, that sorry. I haven't used this trackball in so long. I'm wondering... Huh. Alright. My god. Alright, map. So this is where we are. That's where fungi is. I basically need to find a place with a lot of dirt or sand. But like not grassy dirt. I need to find like a wasteland looking stuff. Mitmai's Bakery? And I think that huge portal is Maya's. Alright, I need to find someplace not overgrown and pretty. I need dirt and sand. So basically the goal for is, you know, it's kind of like spooky builds, I guess is the theme. I don't know if we're building in an area or it's just in general decorating for Halloween and all of that. So I want to build something very mildly spooky. So I've been playing a lot of RuneScape. RuneScape on mobile is really good while stuck in bed. It's really good. And so, and there's a lot of stuff in Al Kharid and the dig site and just Fossil Island, where I've just kind of been really interested in like all the little archaeological digs and all of that. And I've been, you know, I've been obsessed with copper golems. They aren't in this because this is 0.6 and copper golems are the one after that. So, bedrot RuneScape. So I kind of want to do like a little buried copper golem statue, like a giant one. And have it, you know, basically set up a little dig site camp around it. I think that would be fun. And then during the night, I want it to, the eyes to light up and it to start playing a bunch of noises. Because there's a daylight sensor, I think, in Minecraft, so we just invert the signal from that and we can have it trigger whenever it becomes dark. Which I think is fun. So it'll be a little redstone. It'll be a relatively simple but still impactful build that I think I can reasonably do. Tomorrow I'll work on designing it in creative. I think that'll be good. Yeah, the girls need to figure out coexistence. They've been getting better. Also, I should, how do I unmute stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna play the sounds with Notebox, maybe a minecart, and some trapdoors. All of those make different clunking mechanical noises. So, how do I unmute it? Let me just test this. Okay. V. Okay, and then I thought it was voice activation based settings. Yeah. Okay. I'll just turn that on. And talk to you. Really? Really? Break the block? But I don't want to ruin the pretty... I'm sorry. Beware of powdered snow. I'm sorry. Yeah, small dog. I started dying already. Oh. That's step number 2. What? Hello, Kamandachi. Maybe... Okay. Apparently there's a way to warp back to things that Fungi was telling me about, but I forgot and I don't feel like going back to Discord and checking. It might be /warp. I'm not warping back there though. Alright, well... yeah, the game is basically turned into what I expect. Is there a... hold on. Locate... biome... no. What mods do we have? Okay. We do have that backpack mod, I think, with the broken backpacks, which might be good. What is this? What are you farming? Well, there's some sand here. Oh, it's a flower farm. That explains all the flowers everywhere. What is this? Something work in progress? Alright, well, I think we're in like too lush an area. Like a savanna would be good. Maybe we go over to this lit bridge. But yeah, so I'm doing a buried copper golem, so I'm gonna need wood, wool, a bunch of copper, a bunch of redstone stuff, and then like packed dirt, or coarse dirt, whatever one it's called, like the mud bricks, all of that, just to like build the terrain around it. I want to at least make something pretty on this server and leave a mark besides a million graves. Wait, we can warp to the train. So this is Village. This is the Sky Castle. I was thinking about maybe doing a cemetery. I was debating it. But I want to build something like vaguely more interesting, I think. Hopefully I'm not going on this backwards. No, I kind of want to... Well, there's not copper golems on the server, so I need to make do and build a giant one. Everything is so pretty. I don't know where... This polished granite texture is really nice. Well, hopefully if I take enough trains, I'll discover where to build. And also we have the waystone system, so if I need to set up a waystone, I can. Where is this going? By the way, you can press U to set your status. Streaming. Thank you. This is pretty. Do you know where a wasteland type place is? Mesa. Is Mesa the one I'm looking for? Yeah. Mesa / desert type area. Oh, fungi's in this stream, probably. I guess. I guess to make this the first Wave 3 stream? This might be the first Wave 3 stream. Yeah, nobody's around, but... yeah, so this is Wave 3 of the VIVARIASMP. There is currently 100... I think there's 100 people on the server, from what they were saying. Was it Teeny that said that? I think it was Teen. Yeah, that's a lot. So obviously a lot of people aren't active. A lot of people are doing, you know, the Cobblemon thing and all of that. Which... I have thoughts about Cobblemon. I have a lot of thoughts about Cobblemon. I will admit, I am jealous of the Pokemon RP element. But I am not a fan of Cobblemon. Very... It's like a weird... It's just not very integrated into Minecraft. It feels very external. This is not... Please keep in mind that this is not me shitting on the Cobblemon server at all, or the RP, or any of that. This is just about the Cobblemon mod itself. I want to make that very, very, very clear. I've just... I don't... It feels... I kind of have this feeling with, you could find where the summer build comp is. That might work. Has Grib had her meds? She has not had her meds, actually. So the thing about Cobblemon is it is very... it is meant to be Minecraft. It's just not very implemented. I don't know, it feels just not very... I don't know. Hi, Fungi. Okay, so I want to build in a way that won't inconvenience... You have temp up help. Oh, okay. I was wondering why you were, like, in the server doing all these, like... server mod things, almost. I was seeing in the Discord. You've been knighted a temp helper. Alright. So I don't want to... I obviously don't want to get in the way of the summer build comp stuff. Is there a Halloween build comp area? Should I be looking at the Discord server? I should be looking at the Discord server. No official build area yet. Is that plan? Yeah, sure. Okay. Because I guess it's kind of a Halloween-y mod. I think excavated golem that comes to life during the nights is a little spooky. Yeah, I think the competition is the bounty hunter thing. Yeah, like any of this terrain is really good. I lost you. But yeah, Cobblemon is just... I just wish it was integrated more. Like, apparently the Digimon's pretty well integrated. And also there's Cobblemon's... I don't know. It's kind of the... If I wanted to play competitive Pokemon, I'd be using Showdown. If I wanted to play Pokemon as Pokemon, I'd be playing Pokemon. If I wanted to play Pokemon with friends, I guess Cobblemon is the option. I lost Fungi already. But I don't know. I tried it and it felt weird. This is how I feel about the mod. I think the server is really, really cool. Pokemon RP is beloved. I did a lot of that. No. I did a lot of that as a teenager. Trainer RP, actual playing as like Pokemon, like just everything. I played on a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon MMO when I was younger, a lot. Yeah, this area would be like perfect to build in. Yeah, I think the PMD MMO might still exist. I wish they interacted more with the... I don't know. I wish Cobblemon interacted more with the world. And I know the Digimon mod is more integrated. So that's why I'm a little like... Like, I wish... Yeah. I know it's super, super popular though. So I know my opinion is not... doesn't matter that much. But also the battling part is the least interesting part of Pokemon for me. Which does actually make Couplemon a good fit. It just... I don't know. How do I keep losing Fungi? Do you want to just fly there and teleport me, Fungi? Okay. Yeah, if you want to just go there and then teleport me, that might be the best. If you have op perms. Requested. Yes. Ooh, okay. This is pretty. Oh, okay. Oh, so Fresh Toast. So I did get ZA as a gift from my mom. And when that comes out on Friday, I think it is, expect endurance streams. Expect a lot of endurance streams. And probably an early... I don't know if I'll start at 1. I might start earlier. Yeah, so basically these next few weeks are going to be some Minecraft. And then Pokemon. And then on the 15th is RuneScape Gridmaster, where I'm going to be going for... you want me... Sure. Where are we? Oh, just around here. Yeah, I mean, this works. This works for sure. Is there a desert closer? Oh, wait, hold on. There's actually... Is that a natural structure or not? Oh, it's a little town. That could be kind of fun to build near. Yeah, I guess my thought is... Do I want to build out here? Or do I want to build near the Halloween area? Once you guys get that set up. That's a wild texture. What are these villager texture? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like, near the summer place might not be bad, but it is the kind of a mildly spooky build, so that's why I'm kind of... I don't know. Might be fun to build near the... Would you be up for showing me where the Halloween stuff is? Yes. It's just an open field. That makes sense. This is technically secrets. Alright, we're gonna run away then. We did not need to see secrets. Yeah, I could build the golem into one of the hills. And we're right near a pale forest too, which is exciting. Yeah. Yeah, I could build the... Yeah, so the thing was, I was thinking of either a buried golem or a golem, like, in a cliffside or hill. And this would be perfect. But if this area is being turned into an event area, I don't want to mess with stuff. Is that a natural mansion? I think that's a natural mansion. You don't think it'd be wrong? Well, I don't want to cause Okay. You know what? Fine. You know what? I'm gonna let's find out which hill. I mean, probably this hill, right? Is there other? Let's go look on the other side. So I guess I'd probably want to look at a lot of European archaeological sites for reference. Ooh, mushroom forest. The only thing this place is missing is like a river. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to look at Euro sites, I think. Yeah, the giant pumpkin's awesome. Well, you made it on Friday. Alright, well, if you're building in the area and you say it's okay... What if Teeny and the others get mad? I don't think they will, but... Okay, fine. We can build it... I mean, there's... The VTuber is paranoid. VTuber is always paranoid. I'm afraid to call friends friends. VTuber is incredibly paranoid. I mean, like, this is... It's... This is good. I guess it's between this and the mesa. You know what? Can I do a poll? How do I do a poll? Poll. Mesa. Spooky town. Where to build golem excavation site. There we go. I made a poll. that shows up really weird on stream. Let me get rid of the... Yeah, that still shows up really weird. Alright, more people are saying Mesa, so... Oh yeah, no, the base is going to be the dig site around it. I'm going to build little tents. Tents and like temporary structures. Yeah, I really want it to look like a cursed an archaeological dig site where over time everything is everyone's like dying of mysterious reasons. Leave behind like a couple journals and stuff, and you know the vibe. Yeah, maybe have like some skeletons like nearby. And then if this server does get updated with the copper golems, I would put like a few copper golems where the workers should be. And basically either imply that the workers turned into copper golems or the copper golems killed them, however you want to do it. Okay, I will accept gifts and help. So basically that's why I'm kind of... It would be kind of spooky themed. I think it would work well for that. But the problem is I don't know if it would work well in this like big grassy area. Even though I know most archaeological sites are like actually, you know, grassy mounds technically. But like whenever that's done in fiction, it's almost always like a desert or something. I mean, I could... Yeah, that's why I'm kind of torn about how to do it. Alright, it's tied. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's why I'm not sure. But if I am doing grass, like I have a lot of... Like I can add, you know, stone and mud and dirt. And I can make like an area that's obviously been... So I don't know. I don't want an elytra. I'm an elytra anti. Thank you. Transfer items. There we go. Backpack, no. Isn't there a backpack slot? No. I thought travelers let you wear it. That's fine. Shift click it. Why won't it let me place you on the ground? There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's on. So yeah, a lot of this is just going to be me kind of unsure about where to build. And I don't want to be like too isolated. That's the thing. You should eat. Okay. There's the... You like the mace idea? Yeah, but I want to be near people. That's the really, really big thing. Is I don't like playing Minecraft alone. Hi, Grubby. There are some sandy islands south of Halloween Town, which is across... Hello, Kira. Oh, hi, Grubby. Yeah? What's up, child? There's also that little beach. So VIVARIA is a indie group. Grubby. Team circle? I don't know what the term is. And so this is the, they had a Minecraft server and then they opened it up and then they've been inviting various VTubers onto it. I'm so lost. I am so lost. There is that little bit of beach right near the Halloweeny area. That might be good. Hey, no, don't eat the straw. Don't eat the straw. Do not eat the straw. No, stop eating the straw wrapper. Stop it. No plastic for child. No plastic for child. No. No, you don't get to eat plastic. I cannot afford more. We cannot afford more vet bills. Stop it. Hey. No. I don't have a trash can near here. Putting it under things. Yeah, now you can't get it. Get fucked, you don't have thumbs. I'm so happy she doesn't have thumbs. Oh, Fungi just sent me. Baby, can you stop moving the mice, please? It's making this very hard. It's just she's trying to... It's specifically the straw wrapper that she's going crazy for. Okay, yeah, this is what I was thinking. Oh, there's Sandy right across from it. Yeah, this isn't really the right kind of thing. Yeah, this is much, much closer than the Mesa, at least. Okay, sent me maps. I think Rib should be 3 times larger, actually. I agree with that one. Oh, hold on. There's a place northwest of Halloween Town. That kind of looks neat. Oh yeah, I don't have DVR on, I'm sorry. Whenever I do... Yes, you... Ooh... Ooh... Okay. Hold. I like how I said, there's a place that looks neat, and Fungi knew exactly where I was talking about. Now this could work. I mean, nobody will ever, sorry for the Velcro noise, nobody will ever find me is the problem. Because I'm not just isolated, I'm in a hole. Maybe Halloween Town's the best. I think the social aspect is really important to me. The Mesa is cool thematically, but it's not really fun if I'm not near people. And also there's a Halloween Town waypoint right there. So like I can just teleport there frequently. Okay, that seems... That's probably the smart thing to do. What is this texture pack? I forget that texture packs are things in Minecraft. Yeah, we're just gonna build near the Halloween, I think. I think that makes the most sense. We have a hill. I can figure out what I need. I mean, copper. I'm gonna need copper, dirt, coarse dirt, mud, packed mud, and maybe some terracotta, I think. Yeah, any copper you have would be appreciated. It's not going to be a huge build, but it's not going to be insignificant. Right here, I guess. That seems as good a place as any. That's a lot of copper. You dug a big hole. Okay, well, I probably don't need all of it, but any you can spare, I will take. And then I'll just give you back the rest. Oh, wait, this is... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, well, that part is done. We're good on copper. Oh, right, they have the timber mod. Alright. Right here. I can check your storage? What is that? What do you mean by that? How do I check your... iPad baby's favorite. Oh god. Oh right, this is Tom's. Oh god. I forgot Tom's. This is broken. I'm gonna have to search with keywords. Rooted dirt. Oh, everything has different colors and textures. That's gonna be annoying. Mud. No, it's okay. You're good. You're good. I will need to gather stuff. I'm okay. I'll design it in creative, and then I will... I know we just chopped down those trees. But right... Okay, right here? Or right here? Chovik is saying nerd things that might be important for you. But they're nerd things, so I don't understand them. Okay, you don't understand them either. If nothing has crashed yet, it's probably fine. Okay. Feel free to build in the Halloween Town area. Bed. Wool. Wool. Right. Press B. B opens up the waypoint thing. Alright, let's see. Options. Controls. Keybinds. Hi, Pyro. Let's see. Traveler's backpack. Open backpack. I want to get rid of the waypoint bind. It's too many things. There are too many conflicting binds. Because of course there are. How do you clear this? Here, we'll set that to 0. Here we go. Sort by item amount, standard search. No, that's the terminal. I need to give you your item back. Escape. B. No. Click. Oh, escape disables the hotkey. Oh. Use sleeping bag. There we go. /home set? No. /home. How? Set home. Okay. Cool. Alright, this should be good. Yeah, this should work. Alright, and yeah, okay, /back. That's what it is. I mean, I guess I could make this, like, not green. Might work well. We could make it not green. We could definitely make it not green. Should I switch over to creative, maybe? I guess we could start building it. I was gonna do that as a separate stream, but we're here, we have this. We probably do need to sketch it out in creative before we do it. Also, these block textures are different, so I'm not sure how it's going to look on the server. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, I need the actual Copper Golem for reference. So I'll probably need to just launch actual Minecraft, and we'll deal with the different block textures later. Because I need the little statue as reference, actually. Is the problem. Yeah, what is the server resource pack? World-specific resources. Okay. Never mind. Well, that's fine. You know what? If some of the textures and stuff are off, that's fine. All right. I will see you later, Fungi. I'm going to launch creative, I guess, and start messing around with that. Boy. Okay. All right, we're gonna launch just regular Minecraft. (1.2 1.9) We're not cheating. There is no cheating that we're doing. All we're doing is just making sure that the textures and everything look good. There's no cheating. All right, where is that? Make it big. Single player. We'll create a new world. Creative, difficulty normal, allow commands, golem, test world. Yeah, here's hoping it isn't super different. Oof. It could be. Alright, see ya, fungi. Alright, now let me just turn on audio. Adjust state and time. Acacia is gray instead of orange. Okay. Where's the audio settings? Volume mixer. Minecraft. Here we go. Okay. Well, welcome, Kamendachi. Yeah, no, I used to be on Twitch, but I stopped it. I just did not love Twitch. I mean, I always wanted to be on YouTube, even from when I started, and then I tried multi-streaming for a little while, and it just was not the greatest pipeline. So I've never been a Twitch just sucks as a mobile user. That's the thing. I mostly use mobile, and I've just always had a terrible time with the Twitch app. Oh, this seems like... Oh yeah, we can fly. Oh, this seems like a fine approximation of where we are. So I'll just find a good hill. Maybe, I mean, maybe I should try... Yeah. Like, maybe I should try Twitch again, but I'm just like, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll think about it. So what I'm planning on making a copper golem statue, but I also want to figure out terraforming so that I can build a okay campsite. All right, well, first things first, let's just grab a Copper Golem, and then I'll pull up the Copper Golem renders, which are different from the in-game models. In my own thing. Okay. Alright, so Copper Golem... They have the statues. We'll do the oxidized and the weather, I guess, for... I mean, we kind of want to use all three, right? Like, this one looks the best for getting dug out, I think. We're gonna want parts that are more oxidized and weather, but if most of it is... Yeah, an excavation site. Yep, exactly. That, like, comes to life in the nights. So, like, this is the least realistic. But I think it'll look the best, is the problem. Alright, so that's 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Torso is 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the legs. We don't need all 5 for the legs. I don't even think we should have the full... I think we should have part of the torso visible, and... like, it should be sunken, I think. So we can cut it off, like, here. Which would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 5 tall. Alright, well, we'll just start with the exposed copper anyway. So here's the exposed copper, here's the weathered copper. Here's the oxidized copper. Oops. Cyan concrete is like way too blue, I think, is the problem. The one I usually see people trying to use warped planks and stuff with them. Which kind of works. And I see people using dark prismarine with it, which is like, it works, but it's too textured. Clay? Is there cyan clay? You mean terracotta? That's just that. It's just gray. I mean, so honestly, what I can do is I could do mostly... I could do this for the stuff that's like touching the dirt and the mud. This for most of it. I could do mostly these two, or I could add bits of this too. The nice thing is, at least, they have the... no, we want... Which one is this? Waxed. Where there is some texture, which is nice. So that one, like, that can add like some good visual interest. So that's not like, that's like, you know, 16 blocks to play with. That's not bad at all. I don't hate that. I think I like this for the buried stuff, this for the freshly excavated, this for the main stuff, and this for like the part that's been sticking out the longest, maybe? I think that works. I think that works. Yeah, that's like a decent mixture of blocks. So let's see. So we probably want to start around here on the golem. So let's start at 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just 4? No, we want 5 tall. We'll just do it all after the waxed weathered first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be pretty buried, but I think that's okay. And then what is that? I think that is 6 deep. That's 6 deep and 8 wide. We're just doing 1 pixel is 1. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that seems fine. Wait, we want regular waxed weathered. So /set /time set day. I forget what the command is to stop it, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I wanna just have an idea of how much I want to have oxidized though before I do any. But yeah, it will take a long. I'll need to go to the workshop and. Okay, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it sticks out 2 blocks in front. Okay. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's like, how deep is your head? Or it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. So it'll be something like this. So I at least want to figure out how I want to do the golem itself, and then how I want to do the redstone, and a vague idea of how I want to do the terraforming, and I'll figure out the tents later. Okay. In the middle, that is 2. And then it goes like this, if I remember correctly. Okay, that should work. And then that is right in the middle. Right, yeah. So then that is 1, 2, 3. So it would start these ones. And it goes how many tall? Four tall. And then it's a 4x4 cube. Got it. One, two, three. Yeah, we could just let it oxidize naturally too. But I'm gonna, I think, want to be really specific with how the different things, like with what part is what kind of copper. Like, this part is going to be fully oxidized, I think. I almost wonder if it should be lower. No, I think that's not a terrible amount to have it. And then these are 3 wide by 4. Got it. And they kind of start here. One, two, three. And then we just need to bury it. And I think those should be like topless slabs, probably. Okay, now we need to figure out texturing. And the redstone. So we want redstone lamps for sure. Okay, so they kind of have like holes here, like there's... I think there's like a gap here. I want to put the eyes a little inset. I remember testing this out and it looked good. So we do this. And then gray glass. There we go. I think this will work. No, so I'm gonna make them turn on during the nights. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, that looks okay. And then they have this, which goes directly... And it looks like, the way it's rendered, and looks like an inset to me, but I'm gonna have to push it one back. Because... I mean... There we go. And then we can fill that with glass as well. I think the glass just looks good. Yeah, I think that looks fine. It's technically not accurate, but that's... I don't think anyone's going to be too picky. There we go. And then we fill it with glass. Okay. Then I really need to figure out all the texturing. How does it look lit up? It looks... I can actually just set up the redstone right now while we're here. I'll just have it driven to a... I forget how I have it set up. Anyway, there's a way to do it. Oops. If we turn on that one, will that work? Yeah, we'll just do that. Sure, whatever. Which looks fine, I think. It doesn't look amazing, but I think, like, it gets the message across. And then for these, I want to do the gray glass that we're doing, just because I think it looks good. Yeah, it'll probably look a lot better with shaders. So I think while flying, the antenna looks too tall, even though it's accurate. The, like, lightning rod on the top. I think we make it one shorter. I think it'll look better at this scale. Because you can't really control perspective, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna put up scaffolding on the sides, and I'm basically, once I get the texturing done, then I'm gonna start with the scaffolding, and then eventually I'll do the actual camp build, but I think that's secondary after we finish the statue. Yeah, I think that looks better. Alright, and then, just because it's fun, I just want that to happen sometimes. Although, if we're doing that, I could also make these lamps. And then maybe have them, like, light up whenever it gets struck by lightning. Can I change weathers? Thunder. Yeah, I think this would look better with a copper... the weather copper bulb. Shit, I missed it. Okay, that's fun. I like that. Alright, how do we... Alright, because they're latches. That's gonna be annoying. How do we want to do this? So, we want redstone. What happens if we put the lightning rod? Okay, oh, what happens with that? Yeah, all of them are active. Yeah, I wish there was a way to, like, trigger the strikes, but... that does not do what I thought it would do. Why doesn't it do what I thought it would do? So it does activate it because it lights these two up. So it does do a pulse. We probably actually want these to be lamps. Oh wait, hold on. What if instead of that... Okay, let's put one there. Let's see that again. Then it lights up the same as the eyes, which might not be what I want. We could put the green stained glass here. It doesn't light up all of them. That makes sense. I don't know how you would set them to light up all of them. Oh. Slash summon. Summon lightning bolt. How do you quick add that? Like, if I want to select that one. Oh, there we go. Did not work. So I'm not sure about the lightning. No, enter just did it incomplete, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think the lightning is the right way to do this. Okay, actually, hold up. I'm curious. What will it look like? If I do this. Like, what will it look like through the glass? Because that could be kind of fun. Weather, lightning, thunder. Well, let's see if it does cooperate. Because if it does, I think that'll look cool. But it might not. Shit, I wasn't looking. I have no patience. Did that look cool? I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. It'll look cooler with shaders? Okay. Well, I think the lightning strikes are fun. I'll keep that. Alright. Alright, now let's figure out how we actually want to texture it. I think is important. So weather, clear. Like, I think this is fine. I think that's fine. Like, because this one's like pretty, like I like these because they look dirty on those parts. And we could have like this top part more oxidized, so let's look up oxidized copper. I think is a start. Or should that be... Okay, I'm wondering if that should be lower? Like for the parts that's been out of ground, like because this has been exposed to the surface? I don't know. We could also just use that as a highlight, I guess. Because it does add some like good... Yeah, we could just use that as a highlight. Alright, let's look at this. This one has highlights on both sides. And then this part is definitely... Yeah, we can just wing it, maybe. I think with a lot of the texturing, I think is going to be the way to do it. With this, we want it like a little bit broken. And stuff, you know, we'll want like the nose, so we want a slab there. It's not darker, but I actually like the oxidized. Yeah, a lot of this is just going to be winging it, I think. But I think the regular oxidized stuff to break it up does look really good. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, right now I'm just playing around with the head to see how it works. And then, yeah, so we're just going to, yeah, we're just going to wing it. No, I don't like this one. I think we should stick to these. But yeah, I think adding texture and all that's going to be good. And then for the actual... So that one has like a very definite thing that goes around it. Even starts from like here. So we could use more of the gray glass even. No, it should be, I want a darker block. We could try the warped wood, maybe? Stripped warp wood. No. I need like a darker bluish, like the prismarine is just too textured, I think. I mean, I could use the copper bulbs, but that doesn't, I don't hate that completely. It's gonna make the redstone inside a nightmare, but I don't hate that. And then there's like this circle pattern, but I think that should be like... What if, how does the glass look? For that. No, it doesn't look good. So that's the pattern on them. Oops, I fucked up the pattern. This doesn't look the worst, I guess. I don't love it though. Like, it's a very... Yeah, I don't like that. I mean... The other trick, I mean, we could just cover it. We don't have to worry about the text, about the pattern if it's like covered by dirt. Is the other idea. So there's coarse dirt, rooted dirt. So like that doesn't look as bad. Okay. Exposed. Okay, so we want exposed weathered copper. Okay, that's not upsetting me. That blends in nicely to the dirts. Especially the rooted. So I guess we'll do some... Yeah, that's not actually... That's not terrible. As an idea, I don't hate this. And I can definitely like work on the texturing and all of that. And then we'll use regular dirt, I think, around here. So let's set time, set day. So we basically make all of this regular dirt. But like, that's not terrible, right? It could be a lot worse. It's starting to look like a guy buried in the mountains. And then we could add some like scaffolding. I don't know how to make scaffolding look, I'll be honest. I've never used this stuff. Fuck. No, I want it to be vertical. No! Help! But like with some scaffolding, I think this kind of gets the look, right? I think we do that, and then we add some... Yeah, I can't figure out how to do scaffolding. This stuff's annoying. That's true, I could use trapdoors, which I think there's gonna be a lot of trapdoors and scaffolding and all of that. I think the torso looks bad, so I think we should really bury it. I think like the lower it is, the better it will be. Yeah, I think like the lower it is, the better it is. And then we can add, I think the dirt, the rooted dirt, the coarse dirt, and then mud, packed mud, and mud bricks. Oh, the packed mud's gonna look really... Actually, how does that... I really like the packed mud near it. I think the packed mud's gonna be really good. And then if we have that, we obviously need some mud bricks. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good. Alright, and then let's figure out the tent. Tent. There was some online I was seeing, and some of them looked okay. I did not hate them completely. A lot of them... I mean, I feel like I'm gonna be obsessing and really need to practice the tent. But the stuff with the... I think the ones with the banners look the best. Here, we'll do that. I'll just do fence, gate. And then we'll look up the birch trapdoors. So like, how do... So what can they be attached to? Can we, for instance, attach a... Kind of. So we'd have to like... I mean, we could probably work with that. So let's do like, do like a... I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to make this nice that I'm not seeing. Let's see. Minecraft banner tent. Minecraft. I thought I saved a like really good one, but I'm not seeing it in my... Oh, I'm seeing rails used? rails and steps seems to be... We'll figure it out later. Oak stairs, oak slabs. Rails. I say we're gonna figure it out later, but I'm curious, actually. Actually, how do the rails work? Oh, so you can do that. You can't place something there, but you can do that. Okay. Well, I'll look it up later. That's gonna be a looking at a million references and going really slow and trying to figure out like how to best do it. But I think for now this looks okay. Now I guess let's figure out the redstone. Figure out the redstone and figure out the noises. So we want note blocks. Trapdoor, iron trapdoor. Maybe copper trapdoor. Do they have different noises? Iron door. Spruce trapdoors would look good as scaffolding. Spruce? Oh, like with this. Yeah, that's not bad. Might work better than the bright stuff. We'll play around with it. But alright, I want to figure out the noises all these make. Does this have a different noise? It does, okay. Head. Zombie head, does it do the thing where... if we put copper beneath it, what does it sound like? It makes no noise. Note block, Minecraft. Under the note block. I see. Sounds. Actually, there's a terrified part of me that thinks different copper might cause different sounds. I don't think so, right? That would be very silly. It doesn't. And they don't cause any sounds, alright? Alright, I wish I had a... What sounds no block make? Various sounds usage. Wood produces a deep bass. There's bells, there's chimes. Snare might be good. Skeleton head might be good, actually. Oops. All right. Wait, can you put a dragon head on it? Sure. It doesn't quite sound golem-y, though. What does a wither skeleton head sound like? Okay, repeater. Okay. Note block. What about a regular skeleton? Redstone repeater. Lever. Maybe like a simultaneous hiss? What if we put the creeper sound there too? What does this sound like? Nah, creeper doesn't sound right. Yeah, I'm not sure what... I think we could make some sort of noise, but I really don't know what would work. Okay, what about... Emerald? Okay, set time, set day. All right, glass, how does glass work? The glass is fun. Sand, and we'll try sand, stone, and iron. Try sand, stone. Oops, no, just regular sand. Stone. Iron. Okay. Iron, sand, and stone. That's good. Not great. Hold on. I don't hate this. Alright, how do you make a repeater? It's what, a bunch of repeaters into each other, probably? Something? Yeah, staggering the noises. But, like, it could, like, kind of sound like a heartbeat, is kind of what I'm thinking. Something like this? Does this work? I feel like this is going to cause something. Redstone torch. Two noises per pulse. Yeah, how do I... That's really good. And then... I do kind of like this one still, though. Alright. This is not terrible. Ooh, wait, hold on. That might be fun. So, to do that... Put a delay there. That's the wrong way, I think. It's too high-pitched. How about iron? We'll try the iron door and the iron trapdoor, and we'll see which one does it sound. Maybe the copper was better. We could do that, and then we could also maybe also do the bass? The bass? Yeah, that's not terrible. Hi, Holly. No block. Okay. All right, I want to time these two together. Okay, the problem is it triggers, because it's not like a once. It triggers twice. That's the problem. And then we could just try and time it with the other one. I like the idea. It just need to get the times to line up. Like, how does this need to work? It needs to be like is the term a latch? Like, this is good. A not gate. All right, let's see. Actually, hold on. When in doubt, let's... doesn't this do something interesting? Yeah. A lever. No, you're fine. We want a button. And then we want a comparator. There we go. Okay. So this will latch it. And then... There we go. Okay, okay, I think this will work. Let me... Time set day. So for the actual thing, we just need stone. Block. Yeah, we just need stone and then a repeater and then another block. And then for this, we just do this loop, make them all slow. Redstone torch. Okay, and then if we do... Okay, so we want that on an equal delay to those. We could do that into a repeater. And then the door here. Yes, yes, this works perfectly. So then... So how much is that? That kind of sounds like a mechanical heartbeat to me. What if we just... There we go, I think that works. I think that works okay. All right, how does it work with iron doors? No, it works better with the copper, for sure. Yeah, I like that. I think that's sufficiently spooky. Now... Now we want something to only work during the night and not to work during the day. That's the problem. Okay. So how do we shut this off? Oh wait, we could just have this. Well, hopefully this is... I don't think this creates too much lag, this little thing. And then... my idea... Okay. Yes. So my idea is going to be a comparator. Okay, and now then if we run this... Right, that's a... now it's a subtractor. So... Cool. So if we set this to the daylight sensor... If it's day, it turns off. And also we'll add a lever just to, so you can turn it off manually. There we go. And then we just do... So then that doesn't work anymore. What about this? No. There we go. Just need to be strong. The signal just need to be a little bit stronger. Cool. So this causes a heartbeat. So now if we time set night, time set midnight. There we go. It just needed to get... It was storing the signal for some reason? It was like storing the signal in that repeater. Something I don't pretend to know how redstone works. Here. Okay, so now it doesn't work, but now because it should work. Okay, cool. Okay, this works fine to me. Different times have different strengths. Oh. That's fine. No, I think this is good. And now set time, set day. And then it stops. Okay, cool. That works. Time, set night. It might be because I keep changing the time. I think that's it. I think it's because I keep changing the time. Yeah, because if it was working on the night one, it should be working. So I think it's just broken because of the commands. I'm okay with that. So that works. Golem looks fine. Okay, time to get the redstone in here working. The weather and the internal sky night. Yeah, whatever. To that I say fuck. Alright, we need... I'm gonna put those two there. We need some glass. Some wool. Some redstone. Some redstone. Alright. What about if we put something here? That does power that one. Okay. So if we put redstone here, redstone here, okay, that does power both of them. Okay. How does this work? It does a target, maybe? Yes, okay, target block does work there. What about that? No, okay, so we do need... Okay, we can just put target blocks. That... Hold on, that just makes this way easier. Oh my god. What if we put these target blocks here? Does that power the outside ones? It does. Does not power those, though. Fuck. Okay. And I don't want that happening. That's what makes this really annoying and why I'm kind of tempted not to do this. Or not to use these blocks, even. Because it just makes this too annoying. That looks better anyway. Maybe. Having that as glass might look better. Where are you gonna have the heartbeat set up? Probably beneath it. Alright. Okay, so for this we just need to power these, we just need to do that. Does that power both of them? No, it only powers one. Okay, what about that? No. Fuck. Fuck off. Ah. Okay. Like, the most successful way I've seen of dealing with this is to run the copper, like, here, like, all around. But I would have to do it on the layer that is filled because of those eyes. Right? Unless... Let me look at you guys. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bunch of target block stuff that I've never worked with before. It's first time for everything, I guess. Okay, where's the lever? Does this work? Does that turn on? No, it just turns on those two. Okay, what about here? Does that turn on anything? No, it just turns on the last one. Okay, that turns on those. No, because that doesn't reach. Okay, so we need this. Does this work? Almost works. Fucker. Yeah, what if we just run that all the way over there? Still doesn't work. Target block? No. See ya, Commandanti. I don't know. Alright, we need to see how the world does this not work. Okay. No. Yes, so that needs to drive there. Alright, just for now, we're gonna put these here, just so we can see. How do we... Okay, probably the easiest is if we power these two. So that'll power those two. Why does it work like that? I wish there was like... That does work for that. Oh, it's night, so the heartbeats are starting. Fine. Okay, these work. I hate redstone. See ya, silly bun. So that works almost perfectly. Okay. What if we can power this block? me. Fuck this. Alright. Oh my god, how does this work? What if... Okay, so this part works fine. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have the solution. Repeaters are one way. We'll just see. Well, actually, we'll just see how this lights up. Shouldn't this work anyway? Hold on. That should just do everything really simply. Oh. Okay. Please be all lit up. Yes. Oh, that's really easy. Okay, cool. So now we just put on a daylight sensor. That goes here. Then we put a redstone torch. Should be inverting it. Fuck. There we go. I'll just put a wool there just to make it easier for me to see. And then when it's day, it should all stop. / time set day. Time set night. Okay, well that did light up at a certain point, and this'll... Why does this still have... Why is this repeater saving a value? It like needs to wait for it to decay or something. It's still giving a tiny signal? Yeah. Time set day. All right, we're gonna set today. Yeah, I am on Java. Time set night. Okay, yeah, for sure, whatever. Yeah, just need to be a little bit further away. Well, I think as a... Yeah, I'm on Java just playing around. I think as a proof of concept, this works. I like how this looks. We'll need to set up the excavation camp, but like... I don't hate it, but I do want this more buried, I think. This is sick, though. The clockwork heart is sick. I think this is awesome. Like, this is one of the coolest things I've built. Time, set, day. Do I not have my phone with me? I was gonna take a picture. How do I screenshot? How do you screenshot? F2. There we go. We'll go in here. We'll take a picture of this. F2. Okay. And I'll take a picture of just the general build. F2. Cool. I think this works. Yay. My brain's a little fried. But time set night, and let me just set it to night. It's gonna take a second. There we go. That's cool. That's the eyes lighting up and the clockwork heart when it turns to nighttime. That's cool. I'm excited to put this on the server. And then we can like terraform and get all the scaffolding and all of that built all nicely. Also, very importantly, there's an off switch. I think that's the most important part. Actually, hold on, I'm curious. Would this work as an off switch? No, it doesn't reset it. Oh well, that's fine. I wish there was a way to just turn off the clock. I'm sure there are clocks that work like that, but I don't know how. So we're just gonna put that like right there, like right underneath it is going to be the redstone. The note blocks definitely travel further than the doors. A lot further. How about vertically? Trying to... I wish there was a way to make them the same radius. At the very least, these are gonna need to go in a lot further, and I think the doors are going to need to be nearby for the actual sounds to work. Anything okay? And I'll fucking figure out the tents later. I think if I can manage to get this built with this working before Pokemon comes out and I go down that rabbit hole for like a week, I think I'd be pretty happy with that build. I think having one tent would be really good. Yeah, this is doable before Halloween, and then the tent is going to be the other part, which is I'm gonna need to look at a lot of Minecraft tents. So many Minecraft tents, and then figure out Minecraft tents, put like a little journal in there. I love the heartbeat. This is so cool. And then I'll just have a little thing saying the heartbeat is driving me insane. Turn off. Because I think that's important to put on a public server, I think. Just like, hey, I'm doing auditory stuff. I mean, what would be really funny is if I had a switch that's just a snooze button, where you have to press the button every night. And it silences it for one night. And then it starts again. Can I do that? I think that's both because then it'll turn it on if someone forgets to turn it off. No, it'll turn it on if somebody forgets to turn it back on. And I think making them have to go and press the snooze button is really funny. Alright, let's... Okay, so we need this, I assume. We need a latch. So then... Okay, so what we want to do is Oh, it's just not strong enough. Okay, well... Repeater. it still outputs a signal. I need to figure out the exact timing thing, I think, for how the daylight sensors work. But basically, I'm thinking we have a copper bulb. And then instead of that, we put a... Does this work? No, we need a comparator. Okay. We put a comparator and then a repeater. So then a button. Okay. And then we put a daylight sensor. Okay, redstone. Whoop. That sends it once, I think, right? Yes, okay. We said one signal. So then if it's... If it's off, but then if it's on, we can't turn it on. That doesn't do anything. But if it's off, it does. Okay, okay. So this is going to... this is going to be annoying. No, we just invert it. That's fine. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Here we go. Should be fine. So then... Cool. So we switch this. Time set night. Now we just wait. For this to turn on. Alright, so that doesn't work, and then that does the exact opposite of what we want it to do. How about that? This This is annoying. Yeah, fuck. Ugh. No, oh god, no, the whole thing was flawed because it doesn't reset every morning, I think. Okay. Yes. Yes, so that the snooze thing did not work. All right. Time set day. All right. So snooze button should be, so we want this. And we want this to reset. Okay. Ugh, fuck me. The snooze button is too funny not to give up on. I wish I was in a redstone testing world. Time set. Weather clear. Okay. So we have this. This is the thing that we want to. And we have a button. Okay. We want it to... This is fine. So if we put this here... While it's being powered, we can't toggle it. But while it's not being powered, we can. So it locks. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. So, what we need is... So during the night, it doesn't matter. So we want this to reset once when it changes... When it changes to day... I know this is possible. Okay. So this repeater should line up with that. Okay, that works. That's 15. And then if we have an observer, we can send a single pulse. Whenever that changes. And it only detects night or day changes. Okay. Okay, that's important. Because then we don't get any of the weirdness with the various signals. If it changes, we get a pulse. And so... no. Okay. So when that changes, we get a pulse. That's okay. I'm okay with this. I built this in a bad way. Okay, so then... basically, if the bit is... Okay. Okay, so we have this bit. And when it's on, the machine works. Or when it's off, whatever. And then we want to be able to turn it off. We should only be able to turn it off while it's on. So we should exclusively be able to zero it. And this should turn it on. Okay, so this will turn it on. How do we... Okay, yeah... So this should let us... Right, we need a comparator. Okay, we invert it. Okay, we inverted it. And it works. So, how's the contraption? Okay, so basically the idea of this is we can toggle the circuit. Basically, day or night it toggles the circuit. I'm gonna put a block of wool here just because I'm... And then... So if it's on, it will not make a noise. Yes, that's kind of what we want to do. That's perfect. Okay. So this disables it. Alright, set time. Time set night. Now we just need to wait. Okay. Time set day. Time set night. Then we wait for it to turn on. I think I made the snooze machine. I successfully designed a snooze button. When it turns off. Maybe it's not registering. Didn't work that time. It kind of works. I need to fine tune it, but I think conceptually this works. I think. Oh wait, oh yeah, this actually what it's set to is important. It should be set to night. So then it only resets every night. I think. Yeah. Time set day. Time set night. No, now it's gonna trigger. Ah, fuck. Because of that fucking observer. Kinda works. We're getting there. For now I'll do a lever. For now I'll just do the lever, I think. Lever works. We'll figure out the snooze button later. This part needs to be fixed. This part is good when it's... And we can invert this. So this contraption... Basically, we can't turn it off, but we can turn it on. Yeah, it's a one-way. Well, this thing can just fit here, and then we can just drag it over. Like how this is, like where it's really far away from the main circuit. And this circuit can be kind of in the between the noisemakers that needs to be out here, so we can fit a whole bunch of stuff behind it. And I'm sure I could make this more compact if I needed to. That's kind of... It's kind of true. This kind of works. Yeah. I like this part. This little lock. The little lock works wonderfully. I like the lock. Locking circuit. It's just the resetting it. I mean... Okay. Nah, I'm worried that this is still gonna... Okay. So... we want this to reset itself at the start of the night. Or rather, if it's day, we want this to be lit. And then we want to be able to toggle it off, but not toggle it back on. Or vice versa. Yeah, we don't need the snooze button. We can just put a lever. We could just do a lever. Okay, whatever. I give up. Yeah, I could figure it out. My brain's too fried. Like, that's definitely a circuit I could build with what knowledge I have. My brain is just too fried right now to figure it out. Yeah, I can take a break. I'll scribble it out, I think, in a notebook later. I think that's really what I want to do. Do like all the little behaviors, figure it out, and then figure out the circuit from there. But conceptually this works, where everything's good. We figured out a good clockwork heart. The golem looks... the copper golem looks like a copper golem. For patterning, we can kind of just wing it and be good. So yeah, all I need to do is mass smelt many copper. But we'll figure that out. I think they have the workshop set up so that we can do that. Even then, this isn't that many copper, all things considered. It isn't. This is fine. Yeah. So yeah, this should all be good. And then... yeah. So I guess tomorrow we build it. I think I can probably get this built tomorrow, actually. Or most of it. Finding the redstone components is... redstone's gonna be hard. Yeah, I'm excited for the sound setup, and I like how the eyes only light up at night. And I think the lightning rod is fun. It's one of those extremely not necessary, but I think it's silly. A bunch of little things to factor in. Yeah, I think it's cute. I like it. A little spooky. It looks really good from above. Looks decent from this angle. I'm pretty okay with. I think the best angle is like this, so I probably want to change heights based on that. But we can figure that out. Well, with wool probably instead of copper. Probably a good idea. And then to figure out the best angle it looks at. And then we build a little tent like boom. Little back with the expedition notes and all of that. And like, yeah, a little dig site. I think this is doable by Halloween. Okay, I'm good. All right, I'm gonna call it here. I will be streaming tomorrow, probably around 1 p.m. Unless I like decide I want to stream earlier. But yeah, this works. I'm excited. We've planned out our build. We found where we're building. And then, yeah, and we have a bunch of terraforming and stuff I'll need to do, but that's fine. I can go look at videos for reference. All right, that's it. I will see y'all later. Otsubui. Bye-bye, everyone.